What's happening, party people? Man, y'all know who it is over there, man. Y'all know who my partner in crime is. It's always me and Pop. And y'all know we always over here on this couch. Let's just get into this content.
Standing on business.
Stand on.
Together now. Standing on business. Bitch, always.
Stand on business.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly. Oh Lord, I look good. Touch my swag. I wish you would.
Come on now.
On my mama.
Oh my. My boy be talking.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom. Emotional, damn it.
Hey, nobody wants to date single moms. How we all got boyfriends? Somebody is lying on this app, because I will have my daughter in my arms and I will have somebody come ask me out. And I'll just be like, oh, well, like, you know, I got a kid, right? And they're like, all right, cool. What kind of snacks you like? So somebody is lying. I need all the men that say that men don't want single moms to come forward.
Stop it. Get some help.
So look, guys, I was scrolling down my For You page and I finally seen...
Hey, I wanted to say something real quick. Boyfriends ain't husbands, and most of them dudes is just tapping you out because you're giving them access and you still ain't requiring marriage, just like you didn't for your baby daddy.
That's it. You can go ahead. I was literally gonna say the exact same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say the exact same thing. Go
that's
ahead.
all I was thinking.
Yeah.
That, Now You're a Single Mom song. And, you know, I think it's really catchy. Oh, you let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom. You know, I know how social media works. I think it was very clever, you know, for him to do that, because of course it was going to pop. You got a lot of bitter ass men. You got a lot of racist people that already put this stigma and this type of statistic on black women, especially, and, you know, black people, period. There's already, you know, this known fact that black men, primarily black men, do not take care of their children.
Stereotype of black women not letting their children's fathers see their kids.
I don't know me, man. I'm finna get right into it, and I'm finna go off my personal experiences and things that I've seen growing up. I'm just gonna be honest. I've never seen a good black man who wanted to be in his child's life that didn't get a problem out of a sister that he wasn't with no longer. When you leave most black women, she wants you to be broke. That's the main reason they go put you on child support. It ain't got nothing to do with you taking care of them kids. Because if you a good dad and you already active and you present and you already paying, what is the child support for? The child support is another way for her to have control over your paper so she can dictate how your future moves on. Because, okay, I'm going to speak something else that I've learned, right? A lot of black men I know who don't got kids with black women ain't on child support. I know a lot that are. I don't really know no black man who ain't with no sister that ain't on child support. I don't know one. I've never met that brother in my life. Speaking on my own, I don't know what the reason was. I just know Pops wasn't around and he wasn't allowed to be, and there was different things we ain't gonna really get on social media and talk about. Shout out to my Pops, and y'all already know it's me and Pops, and we on the couch. We over here on YouTube. Y'all come check us out. But after being around it for the last 24 years, I can't imagine what the issue was. I can't imagine what the reason was. I'm sorry. The only reason I can come to is that you was mad he moved on. I just know Pops wasn't around and he wasn't allowed to be, and there was different things we ain't gonna really get on social media and talk about. Shout out to my Pops, and y'all already know it's me and Pops, and we on the couch. We over here on YouTube. Y'all come check us out. But after being around it for the last 24 years, I can't imagine what the issue was. I can't imagine what the reason was. I'm sorry. The only reason I can come to is that you was mad he moved on. But when you talk about it, like, man, I've watched women sit and hate their baby daddy so bad they'll take his child support check and go and buy the new dude sneakers for Christmas. I done seen the most vile behavior growing up in the hood. The most vile. But here's what I know. Every good black father that I know who wanted to be in his life, the moment he left that sister, it was straight to the child support office. And then for some of them, just let's go ahead and address it. That money ain't coming to me. It didn't come to me in my life. Sorry. It ain't coming to most of us kids. Hell, I didn't even live there. I'm just standing on business. So much of that money we don't even see, man. We ain't seen a quarter, a dime, a penny, or Nathan. So I know for a fact you do it just to be evil. Most of us kids. Hell, I didn't even live there. I'm just standing on business. So much of that money we don't even see, man. We ain't seen a quarter, a dime, a penny, or Nathan. So I know for a fact you do it just to be evil. You ain't even spending money on the babies like that. Some of y'all ain't even got custody, baby. Your grandmama got them, your daddy got them, your sister, your brother got them, but you got this man paying child support and then talking about he can't see his kid, man. You know exactly what it is in our community. I done seen more sisters give a good man a problem who don't want to be with her than I've ever seen cooperate. I ain't never seen one who want the damn co-parent without giving no good black man no problem. Pookie and Ray Ray don't give a shit about them. So don't even hop your ass in my comment. Because y'all know what it is. I'll beat your ass over the head with stats. Because it's a damn statistical fact. You having babies with the same losers. You can go argue with your mama if you don't like what I said. But the numbers are the numbers. 54% of black men ain't got kids. 30% is married. You could do the math for who having the babies outside of wedlock. Most of us ain't got kids. And black women and Latino women, 60-some% of both of y'all have kids by more than one man. I'm just standing on business. All I care about is the good black men, which is what I represent and who I am. Okay? I've never seen nobody my color not give another black man absolute hell, and he wasn't with her no more about them babies. From his visitations to the child support, I ain't never seen it. It's always a damn problem. It's why I took my talents to South Beach like LeBron James, and I ain't talking Miami. Go where you celebrate it, not where you tolerate it, fella. It's always me and Pop. We over here sitting on this good old couch. We on YouTube. Y'all come check us out.
Children, they run off.
Oh.
Well, hold on, before you say anything.
Man, you go ahead. I'm going to let you take it. Go ahead.
I just want to say that it's amazing how you're not giving us any stats about anything you're saying right now. No stats at all. But it's amazing how, and I'm going to throw it back to you. I just want to say this. But it's amazing how you trying to make it sound glorified about you being a single mom.
I'm trying to tell you.
As if there's not something wrong with you being a single mom. I don't care what race that you are. If you're a single mom, there's something wrong with it. Period.
Uh-oh. Did y'all hear what he said? Now, let me address something real quick that I need to get off my chest, and I'm always going to do it. Because I get sick of getting online, and there's always some goddamn black woman out here lying and giving out this bad information.
Ain't giving no stats.
So let's get the stats, okay? So 54% of black men have never had kids.
Oh, by the way, hold on, 54%. I'm just going to echo him right now. 54%, y'all.
Okay, ain't never had one. Y'all heard him, right? Okay, so 60-some% of black women got kids by more than one man.
Did you hear that? Okay. 67% got multiple baby daddies. Keep going.
And then remember, 30% of black men are married. So then you could do the math, and then how many percent does that leave that's responsible for some of the 80% of kids who are born out of wedlock?
Well, like between 16 and 20%. Okay. That's what the numbers say.
That's what the numbers say.
That's what the numbers say.
Okay, so then we not running off. Y'all keep having babies with Pookie and Tyrone and Chad. That's your problem. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Y'all having babies with dudes who already got a bunch of babies that they ain't taking care of and they ain't doing for. Those are the numbers. And sisters, don't feel bad. Latino women are right behind you. They like a 1%, 2 behind you for having the kids, by having kids by multiple one man too. And then white women are right behind. As we always like to point out on this channel, this is an American problem.
American problem.
This ain't just a black woman or a white woman or a Hispanic woman. This is an American issue where 23% of our kids are coming up in single parent households, and the rest of the world, which has got almost 8 billion people in this world, right? They are at 7% and we are at 23, and we only have 332 million people. We have a problem, but she was capping though. Most black men don't even got kids.
So don't.
You know, and then that
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. A fucking crisis, a pandemic with this single mother and But it is a proven fact that single mother households produce the worst product.
Facts.
It's a
100% fact, yeah.
If you take 2-parent households, single father household, single mother household, statistically based on facts,
Yep.
the household with the woman heading it by herself produces the worst product. And for our people, for black people, for African American people, those single mother households are the reason why prisons are filled with a good majority of our
You're 100%
people, right?
Now, you know, also to touch on something real quick, in our community, right? You hear a lot of women saying they feel like it ain't no qualified men. Well, here's reality. Y'all done raise these emotional, weak-ass men. And that's just the bottom line. I know I'm different because I got a daddy. I know me and my brother's different because we done had a father. That's all I know. I just know what it done did for our life and the way we done turned out. That's why me and my brothers ain't dudes who get out here and crash out and just overly violent and emotional every time something happens.
That's right.
Because I had a father that showed me how to move differently. So when you talk about you ain't got nobody qualified, this is why they need to be coming up in 2-parent households. Therefore, for some of you women out here, when you looking to go and date these men, you can have a more qualified man. Some of these dudes ain't seen nothing but a woman and her emotions. He been going to the hair salon with his mama every Saturday listening to women do nothing but gossip and run their mouth and be messy.
That's right.
What else you think he know?
Emotions.
Emotions. So that's why he responds that way.
It is.
That's why when you and him disagree, he fly off the handle and be want to snatch you up because he emotional.
That's right. And and guess what? And just so y'all know now, you just said it, but I'm going to repeat it. He get that from you.
Come on now. Y'all raised him. Bottom line, y'all raised him.
Right.
So these are facts. You sit this on the table. Here go the fact. And then you say, so y'all need to start valuing men being involved in the lives of your children. I can't make you be with your baby daddy, or we can't say that somebody has to stay with somebody, because we know that children are being born out of situations where the two people aren't healthy together.
Yeah.
So see, I'm going to say this, and I said this a while ago. That's also a problem for me. Y'all, let's get back to having kids the right way, especially in my community. Y'all realize that through Jim Crow, slavery, and segregation, whatever, we was the #1 married people in America before the welfare state. Before then, we were the #1 married people in America. Get back to 2-parent households. You can choose. 2 people that ain't healthy, y'all ain't have no business bringing no life into this world.
That's what I was getting ready to say. You took the words out of my mouth.
You having access to a man and a woman during your upbringing needs to be brought back.
I feel you.
I gotta laugh when I say this because, you know, the females get so mad, but we are in a...
Okay, so I'm just showing you this is according to the U.S. Census Bureau. 2021, 11 million single-parent families with children under the age of 18, nearly 80% were headed by single mothers. 63% of youth unalivings are from fathers' homes, 5 times the average. 90% of homeless runaway children are from fathers' homes, 32 times the average. 85% of children who show behavioral disorders come from fathers' homes, 20 times the average. 80% of rapists with anger problems come from fathers' homes, 14 times the average. 71% of high school dropouts come from fathers' homes, 9 times the average. Okay, going back to school. Fatherless children are twice as likely to drop out of school. Children with fathers who are involved are 40% less likely to repeat a grade in school. Children with fathers who are involved are 70% less likely to drop out of school. Children of fathers who are involved are more likely to get A's in school. Children of fathers who are involved are more likely to enjoy school and engage in extracurricular activities. 75% of all adolescent parents in chemical abuse centers come from fathers' homes, 10 times the average. Father factor in drug and alcohol abuse. This is from Columbia University, found that children living in 2-parent households with a poor relationship with their father are 68% more likely to smoke, drink, and use drugs compared to all teens in 2-parent households. Teens in single mother households are at a 30% higher risk than those in 2-parent households. 70% of youths in state-operated institutions come from fathers' homes. That's 9 times the average. 85% of youths in prisons coming from fathers' homes, 20 times the average. So you provided me with an article to look up. I looked it up, read it. It wasn't talking about mothers versus fathers' homes. It was talking about the color of justice, racial and ethnic disparities in state prisons. It's only highlighting the difference between ethnicities, right? between white, black, and Latino people in prison. That's not what we're looking for. You gave me the wrong information. What you need to look up is the stats on mothers-led homes versus father-led homes.
That's right.
Boom. So I wanted to let that man drop all that knowledge on everybody, checking out the video and the stats. And this is where I'm going to always say this as a young black man, as a black man, right? The worst thing for any man or any young woman, regardless of race, is for you not to have your father.
Facts.
If we live in a country and a society where we can see all these stats, I'm convinced the court systems and I'm convinced a lot of these women, you don't really care about these kids and you don't love them like you say they do.
Say that louder for the people in the back.
I'm convinced some of you mothers don't love these kids like you say you do. Because if you did and you had all these stats that this man just put on this screen and said, why is it that you would choose to not want to be in a two-parent household? Why would you not want to make sure that kid, that young girl or boy has their father in their life when we know for a fact how much better it's going to be for them? How much better they will turn out. And then you're going to tell me you love them kids? You don't love them kids. You just hate him more than you love them.
And see, it shows just how selfish you really are. So since you went down that road, let's go down the road real quick. Because it's all about you. It ain't about the babies.
No.
It's about you. It's about how you look, how you perceive in the community, and that type of thing.
And how you feel.
Right, and how you feel, and how you want to be able to tell somebody about what you did. But hold on, hold your horses. But see, that's also the reason why, since you chose that route, that's also the reason why y'all going to go to the prison. That's also the reason why you going to the graveyard.
It's a fact.
That's also the reason why you going to the mental institutions.
It's facts.
See, because you chose, because you did choose it. You can say what you want to say, but you chose to be a single mom.
You chose to make it about yourself.
You chose to be a single mom. Because I'm going to tell you what's real. And we talk about this on this channel all the time. Y'all know what that is? There's a difference between being a single mom and you having a child that you co-parent with. Because when you got a child that you co-parent with, stop trying to tell people that you're a single mom. That's not who we talking about. You don't fit in that category. We're talking about the single moms.
Their kids don't fit in that category. We know exactly who we talking about. Every woman out here talking about they can do just as good a job as a man. They kids are failing in every aspect. From education to every stat that just came across this screen.
That's what I get ready to say.
And it's you women.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
It's all y'all out here. I don't need his daddy. His daddy, yeah, you do.
That's right.
And you just said, that's why you're going to the graveyard and going down here to the penitentiary.
So you call it what you want to call it. But for a lot of y'all, your selfishness is the reason why.
Yes. Number one.
You sitting around somewhere and you crying because of what happened to your child. Well, go and look down your own road, because we've said this on some previous videos. I'm going to go ahead on and say it right here one more time. I'm going to throw it back to you. Y'all know what that is? When y'all see them children, follow them home.
Say it again. You're going to know why they act like that.
When y'all see those children, follow them home. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you follow any of my kids home, if you follow any of my grandkids home, guess what you're going to come to find out? Woohoo! It's a totally different story, Papa. I'm telling you that right now. Because you ain't going to see them cutting up, acting up, and doing all that crap and that mess like that in the street. Yeah. They ain't doing no robbing, stealing, and unaliving people. That ain't what we do.
That ain't what people from two-parent households and kids who grow up with active father, that ain't what they do either.
Bingo.
We know who exactly committing crime. As I end this video, here's what I'm going to tell people. If you want to know why it ain't safe in your community, look at every single mom running around here. And I don't mean all of them, but let's just be honest. We just put a whole lot of stats across this screen of what happened when kids don't have a father in their house. When they don't have a good relationship with a father, we see it. Y'all see it today. The people who come from two-parent households, they not out here breaking in and kicking in your door.
We didn't have that trouble when I was growing up. Why? Because everybody that I can tell you in houses that I went to, guess what? Your mamas and daddies was there. So we didn't have them issues. So you can walk down the street.
Telling you.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got, not only that, you can leave your doors unlocked. Because you ain't even got to worry about whether or not somebody going to come in your house and try to rob you.
You better not do that now.
No.
That's probably not gonna go good.
Nowadays, I'm gonna agree with you.
You better lock the door.
You better lock the door. You better lock your door. You better get your alarm system. And hold on, and you better make sure
cameras.
And you better make sure you got the cameras so you can be able to see your house all the time.
And as me, as a gun owner, I also preach self-defense. You need to make sure you can protect your wife and kids. Because if you kick in my door, you ain't got to worry. It's going to be the last door you kick in on this planet.
Because you're about to go meet Jesus.
What you say?
You about to go meet Jesus.
Look, it's going to be some snot bringing and some flower singing.
We're going to be, hey.
Yeah, it's going to be some snot slinging and choir singing. What?
Hey, hold on. What else do we say? Somebody gonna be eating tater salad and fried chicken.
Tater salad. Hey, tater salad and fried chicken. Hey, I'm not playing with you. Hey, man, look, man, y'all know me and Pop, man. We over here on this good old couch, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we on YouTube. We just tell it like it is on TikTok, man. Y'all just come check us out, man. We'll be back in with another banger.